We was never gang, nigga. We was never that.
You're tuned into the
63% of week one. We went 63% on Thursday.
Who need their quarterbacks to step up and lead their offenses on the gridiron today. It's the Cardinals going up against the Packers. With that, let's send it out to our broadcast team. Brandon Godden and Charles Davis with this Week 2 matchup.
We're at the oldest continually operating stadium in the NFL as you get a look inside Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Tonight we wrap up an intriguing Week 2 with a good Monday night matchup between the Arizona Cardinals and the Green Bay Packers. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line. So holding by the offense and maybe now got to shift.
We was never gang, nigga. We was never gang.
Advantage shifts to the guys on defense, doesn't it? Longer yardage situations, they often become bolder.
Now back to throw. Got him in, complete. This is Richard Rodgers. 14 yards there on the pickup, and it's a second down.
Almost not fair. The big guy running the corner route, being able to lean and push and get to where he wants.
So how do you stop it?
A lot of times you want to have a linebacker on him, a bigger body guy who can handle him physically. But a lot of times that doesn't work as well because his quickness often wins the route.
And nothing doing.
We was never gang.
At the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be third down. Out of the gun now on third down.
We was never gang. Let's go, Sharif. We was never gang. In my Drizzy voice, nigga. We was never gang.
And take it right at the 35. Nice job bringing that one
nah, man. It's a lot. Fuck that. Mind what I got. Don't watch that because I came up. That's all me. Stay true. That's all me. All me. For it.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Over the middle to Evans. The completion good for 3, and it's second down. And this offensive unit should have a lot of juice coming off the big output that they had 1 week ago.
Nothing like confidence, is there? When you've played well the week before, you can't wait to get back on the field and do it again.
Here we go now. Green 39. Green 39. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Allen has it left side. And he's going to be out of bounds, but able to take it inside the 40-yard line.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes
these niggas, bro.
You might run into a defender.
Yeah,
if you like that,
executed it to perfection.
If you like that, niggas don't want these problems, bro.
They'll run for the first time with Johnson.
Niggas think they want these problems, but then they find out they really don't. I'm not even that good in this game. I'm just alright. When the game needs to still mad about that boy in that one dude fucking mad. Little bitches.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
Ah, I hit the. Fuck, I had the tight end open for more yardage. That's my fault. That's my fault, guys. That's my fault.
Really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
So third down.
Fault, people. That's my fault.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He's got Evans. And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a first down.
Because we would never gang.
The number one receiver double covered, but how about this guy? He's double covered and finds a way to make the play for a first down.
That's how you increase your Madden rating, right?
No doubt about that at all. And you know something?
Ooh, that boy Mike Evans.
And look at that, a diving catch.
I love that nigga, bruh.
Yards, it sets him up first and goal.
Boy, I love these niggas, bruh.
Ask anyone other than your
Niggas, no, they don't want them old heads no more, bruh. I keep taking them now.
Gonna fake them out, and it looks like they did exactly that.
Yeah, going deep in the playbook and a great grab on the other end.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it. He'll look to throw. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Julio Jones. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Cardinals have taken the early lead.
Man, this is the best receiving course I ever put together, bruh. Like, we may not have nobody that... We got that one dude, Perry. Perry's our burner with 93 speed.
And off we go. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll probably wish he reconsidered here. It'll cost him 10 yards now with a new rule as he's down at the 15-yard line. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is
We
just
was never gang.
some plays that you've got called and you want to see how defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got a look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
Counter guy. Counters, huh? He likes them counters, huh? We know how to stop them counters, huh?
Excellent blocking. But the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. Smart approach there, using the run to pick up the first. That was a defensive setup they prepared for this week, knowing that keeping it on the ground was the best way to attack it.
And that means also that they're able to read them pretty well. All the things they prepared for, when they get to the line of scrimmage, they see it in pre-snap recognition and know exactly how to attack based on their planning and preparation.
Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
Ooh, don't get that man killed.
It's a 10-yard pickup.
You gotta stay in that spot though, Weston.
And that's one of his advantages.
Whatever your damn name is, I don't even know who that is.
Setting back there in the pocket, firing it over the
That's the
middle.
rookie. You gotta stay in your spot, Rook.
It is, and I know that other quarterbacks get it done different ways.
Wrap up. That's the only way he gonna get yardage on us.
But what he does is he takes away having to make those slide steps in the pocket.
We wrap up, we good, fellas.
He just throws right over the top of it because he can see everything, and sometimes that saves time and gets the ball to a receiver quicker.
That's all we gotta do, wrap up. Hello. Oh, really?
18 yards the game for number 18. And a nice pitch and catch to pick up the reception against man coverage.
Both of them read how much yardage they needed, figured what they had to do, and were able to beat the man coverage for the completion.
Now a play fake here on first down.
Ooh, we like that.
A great read and it's picked
We like that.
And an alley to run.
We like that.
Well, surprise, surprise, partner. No, we know it's not a surprise.
That's a no-fly zone.
Against this Cardinals defense, there's a reason that they are known as the no-fly zone.
It's a reason why we are known as the no-fly zone, baby.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
know it's not an easy
What
job.
surprise, surprise.
Trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. He's going to float this one deep right side. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the former first-round pick, Demarius Randall.
That's my fault. I reacted too fast, bro. I didn't think I had that much time to throw the ball, and I did.
Then the interception happened. Will they recover?
Safety.
He is not going to get away. The rush was too strong, and this is going to wind up a safety. And how about the big boy, the D tackle there, feasting on the O-line, getting his squad 2 points.
The glory guys are the defensive ends and the outside linebackers. They create the pressure from the edge, but those big fellas inside that can collapse a pocket, sometimes they get rewarded too.
Extra round at the post game.
God, dog, this dude got hurt again.
We're going to get a stoppage here as we got
Man.
the Cardinal on the field.
I got a problem with these kick returners getting hurt, yo.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
I'm never going to have these kick returners have good years if they keep getting hurt, man.
8 yards on the first down completion.
See him now play and understand just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays. Makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have had a really difficult time.
So now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it? And put a really nice game right there on first down for them. Brings up a nice 2nd down for them.
It's a gain of a yard, and it'll take us to the end of the first quarter.
The best defensive linemen, they play with great leverage so they can get low and not get bowled over by offensive linemen. They have excellent hands. They can throw people off on a play. We just saw a great example of a really good run stop by a guy playing the defensive tackle position.
No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. Here comes the Cardinals punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time tonight.
I know it's the first half, but it's still hard to curb the enthusiasm for that stop. 3rd and 1, and the offense can't get there. The defensive team has got to feel very good about themselves. Great job out-leveraging the offense.
Very good return that time. 18 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And the last time they had the football, they surrendered 2 points on the safety. They don't want to do that one again.
No, not at all. It's almost like a bases clearing double, isn't it? Give up a couple of runs. Sure. just messes things up for you offensively. But now they've got to go ahead, take it, set it aside, and move forward.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. It gets it over the middle to Cobb. And they're able to get this one across the 35. And they talked about how important the passing game was going to be against that defensive look. Good job there going to the air for the first down.
It's all about preparation. It's all about planning. And then it's about execution. So put it all together in practice. Okay, this is what we think we're going to see. This is how they get to it. And then when the game comes, read it and attack it. So many offenses want to include their running backs into their passing offense and be able to swing the ball out or check it down to them. But sometimes those guys are just not as comfortable catching the ball as they are running it.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And he comes back with one complete. It's a big play there for Green Bay. 43 yards.
Coaches really don't care from what position they get this, but run after the catch ability, rack ability is often the difference between winning and losing and changing field position.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
And that's the type of play that'll fire up a defense. Hold them to 1 yard on a first down run. It'll be interesting to see if the offense decides to press the run at all, or if they'll abandon it now after gaining only 1 on that play.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Caught by Cobb. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal.
We was never like gang, gang, gang.
First down and goal, the offense knocking on the door. And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown.
Power push. Yeah. I don't know why I didn't think it was coming.
His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Packers Eagles have cut it back within a score. And they're back within a couple at 9-7 now. Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
We was never like gang.
Now, when the game this close, you gotta feel
yeah, I know. I saw the spray stuff, the carpet stuff over there, so I can clean up that stuff behind the TV. I didn't know what time. I didn't know if she was staying home or not, so I would do it tonight. But yeah, you motherfucker cigarette more? All right.
About the 31. And the defense searches for one more stop here after the run on second down. They come out here in the eye. They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
Everyone understood their role on that play. 3rd and 1. You know the defensive guys, they're trying to get down and get low and get leverage on the offensive lineman, but they didn't allow that to happen. They created a crease and allowed him to get through for a first down.
A first down carry here for Johnson. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
On play action, they'll throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Time to step aside. We're back to Lambeau following these words. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there, second down. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
And a catch right side by Evans. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue. And now the passing game here in the second quarter starting to heat up a little bit.
Don't you feel the rhythm starting to happen, right? You see it now, the confidence is starting to rise. I think now as a play caller, because that has happened, you lean on it a little bit more. You don't go totally away from running the football, but you do say, guess what? We can throw it well with a whole lot of confidence. We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
Being chased out left. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
All defenders get tired of hearing about their lack of hands and why they're playing defense instead of offense. But in this situation, it was the hands that made the play. Batting the ball away on an attempted touchdown pass. Excellent job. Way to knock it down.
Now he'll look to throw here on second. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona.
It was not a gay.
His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Cardinals will extend their lead. And that makes it a 9-point game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Warfare, Allen play.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Did they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. It's a loss of 4. Now third down. Yeah, they're going to speed things up here. Now on third and long, they're trying to get it to his tight end, Rodgers, and it's intercepted. It's Desmond Trufant, and they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. They'll put 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. Back to throw here. Over the middle, it's complete. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. Cool under pressure right there, escaping the pocket and finding what I think was not his primary target.
And some of these guys are just so comfortable getting outside of the pocket that they'll do it on purpose.
And a stoppage here, a timeout before this third down play takes place. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
I hit the wrong button. Fudge, I hit the wrong button. R1 was so open.
And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these 2 teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half. and get on out and talk about it.
And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. They'll get 16 yards there. And the Packers are going to have a first down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. And the Cardinals getting set to trot out there now. And likely just out of field goal range. Could be Hail Mary time.
And haven't we seen in recent years that the Hail Mary seems to be more successful in the NFL than before?
Absolutely we have. So we are at halftime here on Monday night as we send you down to our EA Sports Studios in Orlando, where we find our man Larry Ridley with our halftime report. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. So here's the Cardinals offense now as they get set to start this 3rd quarter. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
See if they do just that. So the offense now dealing with a 2nd and 7. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Over the middle to Evans. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful you're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
On 2nd down, Johnson. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. That's almost a tendency breaker.
First down, he'll drop to throw. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. A great read.
That 2nd time I hit the wrong button.
40-yard line, that's where the return stops. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the 2nd half. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of them.
Damn, I hit the wrong button again.
About turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
So this is Montgomery with a grab over the middle. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. Well, clearly one of his advantages as a passer is his height. Sit back in the pocket, fired over the middle. That makes things tougher defensively, doesn't it?
It really does, because your goal is to move the quarterback off his initial spot when he gets his drop back completed. But when you have that type of height, he can stay in there if he's willing to take the hits and just fire over the top, which saves him time and actually completes a play a little bit quicker than it normally does for a quarterback that has to slide and find open space to throw.
On the move to his left. And unable to connect on the long. Pass, it falls down incomplete. 10 yards still left on 2nd down. And now a 1st chance for the backup here to throw. Flushed out right. And he's got his man on the out route. And he's going to get this inside the 30. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
Looking left side, and it's complete. And I know it's hard in live action, but you've got to keep your hands away from the face. That's a 15-yard penalty.
You work on it all the time, making sure your target area is lower and trying to keep your hands away from the face mask so you don't get the big penalty.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he stopped immediately there. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
Let's go.
Throwing, Hundley. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. A great effort there. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Packers are back within a score. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, oh, you're like, oh, man, I kicked for 4.
No, what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. Second down here after the incomplete pass. They'll look to throw. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down. Well, the numbers have been good in the passing game, and certainly a big reason why they have the lead. But now here, third quarter, maybe go to the run game a little more?
Yeah, perhaps. I mean, after that incompletion, a little credit to the defense for shutting them down on that play. Maybe you try and run the football a little bit more in this spot. But they have to feel good about how they've been throwing it overall.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. A very solid gain of 27. Well, even after all those interceptions, he's not deterred, still confident to go deep at work there.
I think all the old rules about playing that position still apply. If things go wrong, you still act like you're the best player out on the field. You still carry that supreme arrogance with you and continue to fire the ball. I've seen guys have games like this, and this is where you find out if you're great or not. Can you overcome some interceptions and still lead your team to victory?
They go to Johnson again. And this has been a recurring theme tonight for sure. Nowhere to run. Back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a third down. It looks like the Packers have added an extra DB on third down. They're going to look to throw. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41.
A short gain that doesn't get him the first down brings up a fourth down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt. And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
Caught left side by Cobb. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
They completed the screen on the perimeter, but boy, that was textbook defense. Exactly as you're taught to play against a wide receiver screen, and they snuffed it out for a loss of yardage.
Now Hundley rolling to his left. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. A great read, and it's picked off. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. The Cardinals Cardinals offense now works their way back onto the field. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But all else,
and no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Vic Beasley in there to bring him down for a loss of 7. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
Line is just standing there watching people, bruh.
Losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, this is what happens.
Like literally just standing there.
People like to say when you have obvious passing situations, hard to vary it up and fool a defense.
And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly how. They can be exotic in their blitzes, or their athletic ability just takes over.
And that is incomplete. Back now at Lambeau. It's been a good one so far. Just a 2-point game here as we get set for quarter number 4. Here comes the Cardinals punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. He gets this away. It's a good one. Drawing toward the sidelines. And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback. The Packer offense now ready to get back onto the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. They'll look to throw here. Caught by Montgomery. A good pickup there. 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. He had time, was able to survey the field and find a soft spot in that zone coverage.
And that's where it gets difficult for a defender, Brandon. You go to your spots on the field that you have to cover, and when the offense finds an area that you're not in, that's where they throw the football.
They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Buying time to his left. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice 1st down.
Escaping the pressure right, and he fires one that's intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu, and he'll return this one just shy of midfield to the 49. And the Cardinals offense here ready to take over. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage. The big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. Calling a gain is 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. They go play action here on 1st down. Finding time. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. Oh, he had 6 points in his hands there. Couldn't hang on. 2nd down.
Well, they went for the big play there, but that drop could really hurt their momentum.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Caught on the right side by Jones. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down. Okay, so now the question, how did he get that wide open?
Well, we both know that he shouldn't, because from the time they handed out scouting reports before this game, he was circled, starred, everything. Find him, cover him. But sometimes you can scheme a guy open. You put the receivers in a bunch. Maybe you move some motion. Maybe you put them on the backside of a formation, and all of a sudden you've got a better matchup. Every now and then, the offensive guys, they figure a way to get him open, even with everyone keeping eyes on him.
And that's certainly a guy they want to keep trying to scheme open. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. And in this situation with a lead fourth quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got...
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. Now trotting out there, the Packers getting ready to go. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Looking
EB!
It's incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Richard Rodgers, that time. And that'll bring up second down.
Whenever they're trying to attack a zone defense, you're trying to figure out where your gaps are going to be. And depending on what type of zone they're playing, it could be on the outside, it could be in the middle, it could be in the seams and the edges. In this case, they're trying to attack the middle of the field, but this zone defense didn't allow it because they were able to see the ball come off the quarterback's hands, and everyone was able to react to the football and knock it away.
Throwing, Hundley. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Boy, he came in off the edge so quickly there.
Look out, because that's exactly what it was being shouted by the offensive lineman to his quarterback because he had no chance to block him.
Here's Brad Wing now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. Taking it about the 36. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And the Cardinals, great field position to start this drive as they take over 1st and 10. And the offense here just looking to stay in bounds, complete the short passes, and put this game on ice. Johnson on the counter. They find some open field here. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Give them 11 yards that time and a new set of downs. And the defense in desperate need of a stop. They have to get off the field and get the ball back to their offense if they want a chance. Back to throw now on 1st down. Surveying the field. He's going to fire. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. Their dangerous wide receiver. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Cardinals now adding on to their lead.
Scored today, baby!
He's able to put it through. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That's fielded in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Time for a break. We'll come back to wrap this one up after this. One receiver left, 3 to the right. Now Hundley, forced out to his left. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by the free safety, Eric Berry. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. And they will score. It's a pick six for the Cardinals touchdown. I don't know who all is to blame there, but I love seeing pick sixes.
Nothing like seeing someone pluck it out of the air and go the other way and see people try to change directions. Hard to do.
The Cardinal offense now making their way back out onto the field. They're going to look to throw, and they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he probably should have stayed in the end zone as he'll muster a return up to only the 14-yard line. The Packers offense now heading back out onto the field. After the pick 6, they go right back to the air. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. No gain, and it's 2nd down. They couldn't get anything going there out on the right side of the flat of the swing pass.
And didn't we have a discussion with their staff about wanting to get the backs more involved in the passing game? Huge emphasis for this game, but obviously the defense had other plans and really made a nice play.
Randall Cobb, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down. So still a full 10 yards to go here for the offense on 3rd down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact.
He laid that wood on him. Lay that wood on him, Pat.
Except the conclusion. He dropped it. And en route, going into a little bit of traffic, maybe in the back of his mind, he was wondering where the hit was going to come from.
Here's Brad.
Lay that wood on him,
Standing
Pat.
about a yard deep in his own end zone. Fielded just inside the 30. It's a nifty return of 29 yards. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. The busy night continues for Johnson. So there you go, holding by the offense, and that'll push him back.
Changes everything now as you try and figure out what your playbook has for you. Longer yardage situations, tougher to execute and pick up 1st downs.
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Timeout coming from the defensive side for the Packers. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Down to a knee here. The defense still with a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them. And now the Packers going to take another timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Looks like he'll throw here. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 20-yard line.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like...
And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. Here on 1st down. Incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. Second down now after the incompletion. They come out with one back and three tight ends. Back to nowhere to escape, and he goes down. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long. On play action, they'll throw. Under pressure, and they got to him again. A road win in the National Football League. Charles, you never take that for granted, no matter who you're playing, no matter where you're playing.
You take it and you run with it. And you know you primed the pump all week in your own home facility. No one thinks we can do this. Only people who believe are right here in this room. And then you go on the road.
On my field, bruh. Get him off my field.